right. So I've been drawing on some charts and also preparing notifications for market open for the FX session. Yeah, my time open is at 9 in the morning, and yeah. So let's talk about it. Got about 10 minutes. Then this has to start, and we'll see how far we can get. I think this should be fine with this. So we're back. We got the empty 5 for some notifications. Very simple. This is FX charts after all. I would almost prefer to trade the futures on this platform, but don't really know other than Darwinex how I would do that. So anyway, Tokyo is about to finish, so I bracket the Tokyo, and I also have one extra notification in this side because, well, if we go up and then we can go down further, so then I need this one, for example. Same with this here. This is probably Tokyo high, most likely, right? And then we have this low over here. There is news concerning pound in 10 minutes as well, so let's see where they go. Maybe it just absolutely goes. And if it goes, I would guess we're going down. But hey, so now we got this as well. New York here. I'm gonna make another one because I want to be close. Just encompass Tokyo. And this is continually drawing here, so I'm just gonna wait until the last minute and then put something below. Yeah, it doesn't really want to go. And yeah, so these I keep this on one screen quite often, all the time, like as an overview on M15, and if something triggers, I will switch to M5 to see more information about this one chart, and I will still as an overview, right? Yeah, we'll see how it goes. So those notifications, and then I had I did draw some charts. I did try to find trade examples, and to be honest, I just select random FX pair and just draw the trades out. Okay, same system, but hey, I want to see how it goes. I want to see what happens. Right, so we got Asia. We're on M5, of course, and Asia box. We are above Asia box, and yeah, boom, 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 boom. Here, model B, short and stop above, targeting the side of lows. And the reason I did this, I pulled it to here, is because if this is supposed to work on the Apex account, I have to close at when the day is finished. I have to be flat, so it will be like this. Otherwise, we would hit TP. So on all the FX accounts, it would be like this, and on Apex, we would have this result. Anyway, so that's this one. Here is another US. So here we are below, but as we see, we don't really go above, right? We just go nothing is really, and I end here at 18. That's why this box ends here. London is the entire London only session. US is where US opens, and then it's called US. Asia is the overnight, and this is where Asia opens my time. And Asia does not end here, but because London comes in, takes over, it's now called London. Okay. So let's see what we have. We can do this. Let's see. I found some more trades. Yeah, here I found another one. We go above the high, and we have a small wave here. In fact, I remember this move. It was similar on the yen, but yeah. So we go above the high, and we switch model entry B here for a short. Model entry A even a bit higher, even better R, and so target. This target is too close because, yeah, You see, below 1. So I just select next level that I can easily see on the chart, and this is very obvious to me. The entire block is like overnight, whatever, so it should be here, and it goes way further down. But hey, that's I'm not gonna speculate in what I do here. I'm not gonna guess this is how I would play in this specific scenario. No, I'm not gonna do that. I am just drawing out static rules the way it would be, very simple. Most likely though, I would probably get something like this, but hey, I'm not letting that be on the chart. Okay, so here we have inside sessions, so it doesn't really react because Asia is bigger for whatever reason. Also here we have, like, we go outside and the energy goes down, so that particular power in price isn't used with this system, but there's definitely a way to use it. Yeah, I am thinking of ways to doing that, right? So here we have again Asia, London is inside, nothing, and then US power comes in, boom, okay. And yeah, now, so this is a lost trade. And the question is, okay, so we have the energy here, we have the energy here, so this is the low, right? Or this, and in this case I decide that this is the low and it's defeated here by like 1 pip, or if it is or not. It actually is not, but let's go with it. So the idea is that if price closes below, we enter short, and yeah, we have to have the TP way down, and yeah, this is the end of the session, and we end with a few points behind here. Would I trail this? I can't really see a reason to trail it, other than, well, no, not really. I can't. We would need to touch this area here. Yeah, not much to say here. This one didn't work out anyway. Okay, here we have another example position. So we are higher, and we have the energy here. I like this. I really like this is one of the ones I really like on this chart. So we're above, we have some choppy chop action here, and the good part is, well, for this example on the M5, we have here the highs, the energy is to here from here, and we have the same high, and notice this black bar closes below where the energy was, right? If this is the highest level created from this base, now we don't close higher, but we touch it. So in my book, that means that the energy contained within this is the same. And because the black bar closes lower, that means we defeated now, and now we want to go short, and hence the short market order here. And model A would look to enter within this, or maybe I'm actually smart and enter within this double invalid gap, but I'm not gonna speculate on that. Okay, and the low is, we are within London, so we would have to target the Asia low, and this looks quite nice. And similar fashion as previously, I have to make it go here, but yeah. Is there any reason to trail this? Well, yes, there is. So we know about the London Open, and we can have a notification here. We have a notification here, but we don't need, because that's the target. So when we get to this level, I'm notified here, boom, okay, I see we have this. Okay, I see a gap, I see another gap, okay, I may choose to trail just to this level here. And because we're at the open, perhaps maybe I will take out 5%, but let's not count on it. We then, this level creates the spike low, and then we have a lot of we go back up, we go back down again. So there's a reason to trail to here or to here as well. And in the after the session, 1.4, 2. Yeah, it's it's almost 100% chance that with notifications set with automatic trailing of. Currently, I have it set. I have automatic trailing set to lock in at plus 25. It's a bit much, but that's the point. Meaning 25 units, ticks, points, whatever, down. In this case, the stop would be trailed, and I have also a secondary system after that, which moves the stop a little bit in my favor. But it's in the background. It's low. That's the idea. And so either case, market closes here for looks like plus some 1.5 whatever, unless I get out earlier. Yeah, I'm gonna remove this information later. Let's check on the market now. We started. We have notifications there. We need one here. We need one here. We also have this. Okay, cool. So we got the news coming. London. They can't be strong because I don't see reaction. Maybe it's coming. Who knows? Back to charts. So here we go above. I can't really see a reason to go short here, which is a shame. Perhaps it's on another chart, another time frame. A lot of chop here, not really clean. And I mean, this would be the level that was strong, that created the high. But as we see, it's at this point in time, I trade the London session to 12. So most likely, I would look at this and go, yeah, it doesn't show me anything during the time block that I choose, and I wouldn't enter. But power has switched here. And that would probably, it would absolutely work out like this. We would need another lower level, perhaps here then, I guess. Yeah. Okay. Or yeah, but anyway, so I would not put this trade on. Never mind that, but that's another example. Here again. Okay, so we have Asia, London just breaches. Okay, cool. Let's have a look at this example. We have the power from here to double. We have the power closing higher. From here, boom, boom, boom. Here double level, and it was strong here. And you can clearly see if I decide that this is the strong level, and if this is, I'm just gonna do like this. We come higher, we go down, we come higher again. So this is the known high at this time, and power comes from here. When we close through it, we short, and the system says we short here. As I previously said, I would probably not hit this, but in US session, I mean, there's yet another reason to hit it. Okay, so and TP is there, and it goes to TP, and the end of session is, well, somewhat flat, but don't tell me I'm not trailing these two to here at least, right? And it's so close to the target. I would definitely have taken some off here. It's way too close. Yeah, like there's a notification set that's this low, so most definitely something is happening to trailing. Gap, yeah. Okay, next example. So currently we have 2 or 3 bad trades, right? It's not a huge sample size, this, but yeah. Here we have London eventually going up. Okay, US session going over. and we late in the day close, and I mean, yeah, we could short this, but I think it doesn't want to go, and then the day ends here, so I would not place any trade there. Okay. Also notice we changed the power direction, so most likely on another time frame with another base, when it looks like this, one and then one higher and one higher. Normally when this, I see this afterwards, I've realized that, well, my swing system would have given me a reason to go long here, but that's not what I'm outlining in this example. So nothing, and then we have similar, yeah, in the same fashion, right? I expect we go higher, I expect to close below, but we don't. But because if we don't, like I just said, swing system probably will tell me to go higher here. We reject here, boom, we close higher during Asia, we come back, a possibility for me to enter in this block here, but that's not what I'm outlining here. I'm also contemplating, like, how can I take advantage of this? Because when we close beyond like this, so the power is up, what I really need, I really don't like to trade the breakers, right? I don't like the break and retest trades. But what I really need here is just price to fall down, and I mean, so enter somewhere here, long. That's what I really need to do. That's not part of my system right now, but I'm thinking about it, so maybe it will be later on. And yeah, I see that we have a short here. Haha. But it's also 12:30. Yeah, it's outside of my time. Yeah, there's a short. I think these symbols are very confusing. I press the wrong one quite often. But yeah. So there's. This would be a fail. So is that 3? That's probably 3 failing trades, but this is outside of my time zone. Still, I don't care about that. Yeah, let's keep it like this. Again, we see we touch it, we don't go lower, but when we close higher again, it means power is actually up. So I need a reason to go long. Maybe there's some news going on here. I don't know. Maybe price is waiting for something. Who knows? But yeah, I need a reason to pick that up, I think. And I have some ideas, but I'm not done, so I'm not going to speculate here. Again, similar. Asia, we fall down, boom. We did take energy already from this swing, and we did close below. You see? Notice that, like, it's... And the energy is spread on a different... in a different way, let's say. Because we had energy here, we went down, we went higher. I don't care about that. But here, we close to the other side. That means this is strong, right? So we should just go short. Direct price model would absolutely take it. And perhaps some swing. Notice we have the same here as well. Boom, 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 boom. Rejection and confirmation, short. Boom. I don't know. I'm gonna have to look into it. Same. Rejection, confirmation. And yeah, FX would absolutely... Man, I would love to just put one on here, it's true. Yeah. Okay. And then we have, yeah, another one. Asia block, London. So here is, well, yeah, this is also a bit late in the session. I wouldn't put this on, but 2R winner. Not much to talk about, really. It's not much trailing to talk about either. It just absolutely goes. And yeah, who knows? Maybe it will trail like this. I'll take out 5% and maybe I will push the stop to this level. Who knows? But I wouldn't, right? That's the static entry like this. So 2. And US, we go outside. Eventually we go over. And if we go long here, it's a failed trade, right? But I don't know. Will I put this on? I should outline. I should draw this in. I'm just gonna. I just wanna see. I wanna see how many. Okay, it's a bit. It's not enough. So I'm gonna have to find some other reason to. We're gonna pick this high. We're gonna go with this level. We're going to go. Okay, now we got decent R on this one. I'm just collecting the data to see. I mean, if I do absolutely nothing but put the trades on, of course, during a certain time window, is there enough R? And I do believe that it is. If not, with the added trailing, there is most definitely. Yeah. Let's see. Okay, so yet another example of the break and power and out long. And yeah, because I was expecting short here, we don't get it. We get power up and boom. Inside. Yeah, here's another. I use a measured move for the target. I just measured from here to here, added it on top of this here, and I used that for TP because I couldn't find anything. So US session falls down, not much is clear, but we eventually close above with the white. Actually, this one. Yeah, okay. We close above with this one, and yeah. So, do we have targets? No. So targets is here, 2.6. Do we hit that? We hit it eventually, but market ends here. So that's okay. And then we have Asia. Oh, this was super clean. I totally hit this on the yen. Here, the white. We switch at the open, high of Asia, and yeah, we went way higher, but 1.5. And here we have one failing trade, so it's 4. Fail now, 4. We'll count later. And then we have another one here, 1.5. Again, break and some power here, higher. This is not higher, so I'm not counting this now. I stopped counting the recent touches to the highs because I realized we actually have to be above the level. It's been showing me more power, so I stopped using the level like this. Because I was using the spike in the areas, like, yeah, okay, well, if we combine this energy here with the spike, yeah, okay. So we are here above, and we count from here, boom, 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 and there's no really any reason to go short, unfortunately. Maybe it's on another chart, probably it is. Yeah, so here we are, and yeah, yeah, that is yesterday, and I just pulled it to yesterday because we're currently in today, so whatever. Yeah, okay, let's see what the numbers say. Let's go back all the way, and we can remove the ones that are outside of the time, I think. In order for this to be fair, I think I would have to disregard the forced close on the end of the day close. I will have to disregard that because that is a platform issue, that is a broker issue, and my system shouldn't have to. I mean, even though it's applied to that platform, it shouldn't have to be paying for that. So yeah, is this? Oh, this is all of it. Yeah, okay. So this is all of it. So here we have 1.6, and we have this is okay. I have here this one. We have 2.8, right? And I'm not gonna count the trail at all. I'm not gonna count end of. I'm just gonna count stop and TP. It's the most easy way to do it. It's very crude, and that's why I'm doing it. And yeah, this is a trade. What's going on here? This is not supposed to be there. Outside of trading hours. Okay, another one. This is also outside of trading hours. So unfortunately, the 1.5 is removed. Goodbye. Here's a failed trade. Also outside of, so 12 is the cutoff. Currently it's 9 to 12. Removing this, and also remove these notes. And we're also removing this two winner and this. No, this is within bracket, so we have -1. Maybe I'm being too harsh. We'll find out in the end. Okay. Right, and okay, that's within. So that's 2.6. The point of this exercise is for me to visualize, see that R is there with my current system. That's how I interpret it. But and so we do it. Notice I'm being very generous with the TP. This is a 1.52, although I put 1.5. This is 2.65. I put 2.6. I'm being very generous. I could probably be like this, 1.6, right? Again, I'm trying to be. If the system shows me that I'm wrong, I want it to be visible on the screen, right? And so we're in US. We don't really. The cutoff is. I could trade this during US session. So currently this is the same in the same fashion. 14. It says to 18 here, but that's just because. Actually, I don't remember the reason for that, but. Yeah. If I would do this during US, it would be 14 until 1700. But there's quite some news here, so I mean each day would be quite different, but let's be mechanical. Again, okay. What is this position? What even is this? This is not a valid trade. Come on. We go higher. We need to close beyond this. Is this? I'm gonna count this as a loss, although I'm just shaking my head. Okay, let's put this on. Okay, I think I would place that on. Okay, what else do we have? We have one more, 1.5. So okay, right? Yeah. Mind you, this is one chart only, and this is one symbol. As you've seen on this, I have 3 symbols up at all times, and I mainly trade these. The reason I put JPP GPY on for the test is stress test, really. I want to see how does it react, right? Okay, and there we go. Let's see if we get some math. Okay, I may have made some mistakes, but okay, what happened now? Ah, yes, that's why I did that. Okay, so we got 1.5 minus, we are minus 1, minus 0.5, 1.5 again. So now we got 2, right? 2.6, we got 4.6. Okay, just gonna go 3.6 here. I'm just gonna make it shut up. You're a bit annoying currently. I know you're outside. It eventually it will create a double top and close higher. But I have the notification here for now. Right, back on the math. We have 3.6 currently. With this, did I count that? Maybe I did. Let's say I did, I'm not sure. But let's add it for good measure. 2.6. I'm being very bad at math now. 2.6 to 8. So that's 5.2 minus 1. 4.2. 5/8. And yeah, that's me being extremely crude, but that's 5/8R on this symbol across, looks like I'm just about a month of data. And if I would be completely honest, I would guess that the other symbols, I did make this, they would create a similar result. So if we get 5R from each and we have 3, we should get 15 in a month. I've seen 8R created as a PR in 1 week across 3. I guess it can happen, huh? I think that's it. I think we did enough today. I'm just gonna do some trades. I'm gonna get some food and I'm gonna do something else. And yeah, if you like the video, If you have questions about my very bad math, I'm sure I was very wrong with the result. But I am also sure that the outcome is positive. Anyway, that's all I got. See you in the market.